What's going on, everyone? It is the Man from the South. We are back here today to talk some MMA. Now, it has just been announced by Dana White, the president of the UFC, that Conor McGregor's next UFC fight will be against the winner of Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Tony Ferguson. And this is some huge news. Obviously, Conor is fresh off his 40-second victory over Donald Cowboy Cerrone, in which Cerrone did not take a dive. Why would he break his nose and his orbital bone to take a dive? Seriously, people, just get on with the fact that Conor kicked his ass. Fucking idiots. Anyways, I don't know how I feel about this one. Whilst Conor did look in great form against Cowboy, we only saw 40 seconds. How much can you judge out of that? Is he ready to jump back in for a title shot? I don't think so. I think personally Conor needs a few more fights under his belt to get back into the swing of things. I don't think he should be jumping straight in against Masvidal. I don't think he should be jumping straight back into a title fight. I'm a huge McGregor fan. I love Conor McGregor. Insert clip of me crying when Conor McGregor beat Cowboy. Conor's done! He's back! Oh my god! Oh my god! The Notorious is back! So yeah, I'm a big Conor fan, but I'm also fairly modest, and I can admit when things won't go a certain way. And Conor versus Khabib or Tony, I don't know. I think it may be too soon. I would much rather see him against a Justin Gaethje, someone like that. I would much rather see him in a fight like that than jumping straight into a title picture. And also, fans are going to get pissed off because,
oh, it's McGregor, he's been back for one fight and he gets a title shot.
So you're going to have that as well, but you know, the fact is McGregor draws numbers and he puts on a show better than anyone else in UFC's history ever has. Better than John Jones, better than Anderson Silva, better than Chuck Liddell, better than Brock Lesnar. I may have said Brock Lesnar twice. He does better numbers, better pay-per-view buys, better everything than all of them. And I love McGregor and I will support him in anything. I just think this soon against Tony or Khabib, it's not going to end in his favour. Personally, as much as I dislike Khabib, not just because, now hear me out, I dislike Khabib for his fighting style. I find his fighting style very boring. It's just very much, I'm going to wrestle your leg to the ground, lay on top of you, and maul you like a bear. And I know that's the point of this Dagestani wrestling. I just find it very boring. I don't think Khabib has much charisma. I think he's a shit trash talker, and I know he's not really known for that. But I don't find anything about the guy appealing. I thought that before the McGregor incident. I thought it even more after the McGregor incident. I'm a big fan of the UFC. I've just never taken to the dude. And the amount he pulls out of fights... I hate when fighters pull out of fights. It pisses me off. I love Tony Ferguson. Tony Ferguson is great. He's an amazing fighter with a style that's just so hard to plan for. He can hit you with anything and everything, and the guy's got such charisma and he's got such a great I don't give a fuck attitude. However, I have got Khabib to beat Tony. It's that simple. I think Khabib will fight Khabib's fight, the same he does with anyone he faces, and that will be the end of Tony, unfortunately. Please prove me wrong, Mr. Ferguson. Straight after that, going into another Conor Khabib fight, I just see it going more or less the same way as the first fight. And that is not... So, the reason McGregor lost in the first fight, he underestimated Khabib. He wasn't going in boxing at the angles we know he can. He wasn't going in on his toes. His hands were down, he was flat-footed, he was welcoming whatever Khabib could throw at him. And whenever Khabib did throw shit at him, it landed, or McGregor ended up on his back and the gas tank just being sapped out of him. Now, McGregor has since changed up his way of going about things. Like, his approach. McGregor has since changed his approach to fighting, to training, and even after the Khabib loss, he was able to look back and go, I did this wrong, I did this wrong, I did this wrong. He has tasted what Khabib has to throw at him. And the best McGregor is the one who respects his opponents. And that's when we see McGregor fight at his best. He had the utmost respect for Cerrone, and look what happened to Cerrone. Now, clearly McGregor has new tools that he can put forward in that fight. However, I just don't see anyone, whether it be Ferguson, whether it be McGregor, whoever, put Khabib against whoever, even Masvidal. I see only one result, and that is Khabib getting his hand raised. Because no one seems to be able to fuck with the Dagestani style wrestling and how Khabib just moves people like a fucking bear. But that's just my take on it. So, we don't currently know when this fight is due to air. All we know is that Conor McGregor will face the winner of Khabib Nurmagomedov and Tony Ferguson. Whether it be Tony or whether it's Khabib, Conor will fight one of them. If he fights Tony, I think he's got a chance, and I will have McGregor to win. If he fights Khabib, I think Khabib wins. And I also think it's too soon for Conor to be fighting for a championship. But that's just me. The humble opinion of a humble, modest, honest Conor McGregor fan. Now, I'm going to go put my Conor McGregor hat on. I'm going to go put my Conor McGregor shirt on. I'm going to sip some proper 12 pure Irish whiskey. Go have a wank and clean up my cum with an Irish flag.